Today we're going to do a comparison of two different wireless earbuds. We've got the SoundPEATS True Capsule, and we're going to do a direct comparison against the MPOW M10 True Wireless Earbuds. Now, some of the specs for the SoundPEATS True Capsule. These have Bluetooth 5.0, maximum working range is 10 meters, earbud charging time is about 1.5 hours, case charging time is about 2.5 hours, and you can recharge the earbuds about 5 times using the case. IPX5, sweat-proof, and prevent splashes from damaging headphones. You can use these for 24 hours when using the charging case, and they've got 6mm drivers. So these are currently $35.99 on Amazon, but you can also save an extra 10% when you apply the coupon below. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. So you've got customer care information and tips for charging. You've got a couple different sizes of ear tips, micro USB charging cable. I don't quite understand why these aren't USB-C by now, but whatever. And of course the user manual. So you've got a pretty nice little charging case here. A pretty nice little charging case with the LED lights there on the front and the charging port on the back. Now, the first thing you'll notice about both of these earbuds is they have that little stick, since they want to be similar to the Apple AirPods. Although, personally, I kind of like the look of these better than the AirPods. Here on the side, you got a multi-function button to power on or power off, to play, pause, or do previous track, answer or hang up during a phone call, reject a phone call, and if you double click the multi-function button on the left, it'll activate the voice assistant. So it's sort of touch controls, although you can't really tell where the button is located, but it's basically just right here on the side of the earbud, towards the top of what I call the stick. And then on the inside, you've got your charging contacts and microphone. All right, so let's go ahead and test these out to see how easy it is to connect to my phone. Okay, so that seemed to connect. Okay, so no surprise really. These are really simple to connect. Unlike some other Bluetooth earbuds that I've tried, I've never really had any problems with SoundPEATS. Now, I also want to check to see if I can use just one earbud, because for whatever reason, sometimes that's an issue. Okay, so there's no problem using just the right earbud. Let me try it with the left one. Okay, so yeah, it definitely doesn't like it if you're gonna use just the left earbud, but I could be doing something wrong. Sometimes these are a little finicky. At least it does work with the right earbud with no issues. Okay, so now let's take a look at the MPOW M10 True Wireless Earbuds. Some of the specs on the back side here. You've got Bluetooth 5.0, operation range 10 meters just like the other ones, or 33 feet. Music and talk time up to 6 hours plus 20 hours when you're using the charging case. Charging time is about 1.5 hours. And these are supposed to have 4 microphones with noise canceling and AQE, or acoustic quality enhancement. Technology for crystal clear calling. 3D stereo sound. And these are currently $49.99 on Amazon, but I'll leave a link in the description below in case the price changes on either of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and open them up and see what we've got. You've got some charging information telling you not to use anything but a 5-volt adapter, a promotional card to let you know they make a lot of other products, and of course the user manual. 2 additional sizes of ear tips, and yes, finally, a USB-C charging cable. Not really that long, but hey, I'll take it. Now the charging case on this one is a little bit different. You've got an indicator light here on the front, but then on the back side, you've got the USB-C charging port and then a multi-function button right above that, which apparently you can use to pair the earbuds. So now if the SoundPEATS don't look close enough to AirPods to you, maybe you'll like these better, because yeah, these are a lot closer. Now here on the tip, you've got the talking mic, and then closer up to the part that goes into your ear, you've got the noise canceling mic, P sensor, and charging contacts. And then to control these, it's going to be very similar to the SoundPEATS, where you can press it twice to play, pause, answer, or hang up for phone calls. Then you can also press twice on the left one to activate the voice assistant. Okay, so now let's see how hard these are to connect to my phone. So it feels a little weird to pair these using the charging case. You have to hold down on the button for 3 seconds while these are inside the case. I don't know, that just seems a little strange. Maybe I'll adjust to it. Okay, so that's kind of nice. When you take these out of your ears, the music stops playing, so you don't have to worry about hitting pause. Okay, so it looks like I can use the left one by itself. Let's try the right. Okay, so unlike the SoundPEATS, this one looks like you can use one at a time, regardless of which one you're using. Okay, so now that I've covered the basics on both of these, now I'm gonna test these out for the next couple days, then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. So after using these headphones for a few days now, it's pretty obvious to me which one is better. And one big difference that I didn't realize would be such a big deal. When you take out the MPOW, it's way easier to just pull out an earbud to pause when you're watching or listening to something, rather than trying to double tap on the side, which doesn't really work that great on either of these. Although the SoundPEATS does work slightly better, but I find myself wanting to go back to the MPOW pretty much every time I was using the SoundPEATS. Now when it comes to which one sounds better, it really comes down to if you like more bass, you're probably going to enjoy the SoundPEATS. But if you want a more clean and clear sound with hardly any distortion, you're definitely going to want to go with the MPOW M10 earbuds. Not that the SoundPEATS sound that bad, it's just at times the extra bass sort of overpowers everything, making it hard to hear the details. So both brands of earbuds are pretty comfortable to wear for a long period of time and are actually more lightweight than the more traditional earbuds that I've tested in the past. And the location of the mics on both of these are really good because when on phone calls, the person on the other end couldn't really even tell I was using earbuds. And the battery life on both of these are really good as well. Now during my testing, I didn't have to charge either of them, but from what I could tell, yeah, these are gonna last a long time. So at the end of the day, I don't think you can go wrong with either of these headphones, but if I had to choose between these two, I would definitely have to go with the MPOW M10 wireless earbuds. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.